They haven't really confirmed a whole lot.
No.
So over on McKinley and Warren, what would you expect? They got some real slum houses over there.
Don't know. So.
But yeah, so that's what I was reading when you pull in the parking lot.
I said 902. You said 907.
She's going to come in between just to piss us off.
Figures.
Five, four, three, two, one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are live once again here on SNSN. I lost the Kathy sweepstakes today.
I got 1 minute left and I'm going to lose.
Yeah, if she even shows up at all.
Well, this is true.
She'll be like, oh, I forgot. And then she'll smile like, ah.
Yeah, I overslept.
Holy shit, Rich.
Whoa. Kathy,
Good morning.
you ruined me.
Did I?
9:06.
What was was it supposed to be?
I said 9:07.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it's just turned 9:07. You haven't sat down yet. Does that
you
count?
win. You got it.
I got it. Bingo. Ding, ding, ding.
whatever.
Yeah.
Not me. I was actually giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Sure.
Probably shouldn't do that.
You know.
Well, he was actually
See
saying
now I know you're just a bullshitter
he
because
said if she
you're
even
like when-
shows up.
yeah.
I never not show up.
Yeah, but you know, it's like you're walking. Hey,
I'm
I'm
usually
here.
here.
Yeah, I forgot.
You know.
I'm late, but yeah.
I'm here.
I could leave. I'm here.
Could
I would never not show up.
if you choose to. I mean,
True.
it's really up to you.
There's
Kathy.
something in my eye and I can't get it out. I don't know what it is. You ever have that? Like something in your eye and like you don't see anything in there, but you feel it and it's really
I
annoying.
can't see anything in my.
You know what I mean? Like you're looking in the mirror and you're like, there's nothing there, but there is.
No.
It's really annoying. That doesn't happen to you?
No. No. Well, I get stuff in my eye all the time,
Get it out.
and it is annoying. So let's actually turn Kathy's camera on because Kathy's actually here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I got it in 3 for you.
You know,
Huh?
Now discuss and news and notes.
Well, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
look at that. Look
wow,
at that.
look
Whoa,
at
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa.
sharing it all over the place.
Well, you can't get in any of them.
Well, no, news and notes won't let me go live. I can share it, but I can't post it live
You
anymore.
can't
I
do
don't
it
know.
live in there. Yeah.
That's weird.
Facebook is they suck.
Did you start the new? Are you used to doing the streaming thing, or did you change that? I know you were looking to change it.
No, we still haven't changed it. We're still in the middle of it. It's a process.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
It
sure.
really is. But Facebook has really changed a lot of stuff, you know, where they don't let you do things like share your own stuff.
I feel like they change stuff constantly.
They
It's
do.
always
It's
like
all
I'll go in
controlled.
there. I'll go in there just like insights and things like that, and trying to find insights, or they're just. I mean, they just
Yeah.
tweak things constantly and move things around.
Yeah, they are ridiculous.
I don't even know why, but for some reason I can't go live for like 16 more days.
You
Must have
posted.
got whacked for something.
Yeah, you
somewhere.
posted something bad.
Didn't you get anything in your like notifications or
Not
anything
that I
like that
remember,
saying
no.
that?
Not that I remember.
Usually, when you can't go live, it's because you were a bad boy. You
Oh,
did
yeah, well,
something.
hey, listen, I
you
got
put
all them
something on
medals,
there.
believe me.
Yeah, sure.
It starts off with 24 hours and it goes up
Yeah.
to 30 days. And I do know a friend of mine who had all his counts removed completely.
Oh my god.
Took him right out. Gone.
I
Couldn't
had-
find all his friends list, everything gone.
Oh my
Yep.
god. I had posted something like
he
several
doesn't even
years
know why.
ago. Yeah. I posted something several years ago. And I normally don't post anything, but I posted something kind of controversial. I mean, like we're going back like 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And last year
They got
it
you.
popped up and it said, "Oh, this doesn't meet our community standards." And I forget what it was, like a 7-day ban or something.
2 years
I'm like,
ago, you posted this
yeah,
post and now you're in jail for 24 hours. And
yes.
it's
I'm like, what
2
the
years? Are you kidding
hell?
me?
Well, Melissa had that happen.
It's so weird.
She had that happen where she had posted or a memory.
Yeah.
Something that you'd
Yeah.
posted
Right.
before.
Yeah.
And it was a couple of kids in bathing suits and by a pool.
Sexual conduct, right?
Yes.
What?
Sexual misconduct
Yep.
or something like that.
Yep.
It was
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
It's a little
crazy.
extreme.
And you can appeal it. You can hit the appeal button, but trust me, you're
it's
never
just
going to
a-
win.
It's just an AI thing that's
Never
doing
gonna
the
win.
appeals. It's not like there's somebody on the other end actually
Nope.
looking at that stuff.
They're all like that. And they
Wow.
they don't care.
No.
They do not care at all.
Jeez. So what else is going
social
on?
media is not very social.
No.
It's only as social as they want you to be.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's their company. They control it. Unfortunately.
There was another one out there though. I was in it for a little bit, me and a few friends, and you could it was wide open. Do what you want. Nobody cared. You know, if
Huh.
you offended somebody, too bad. But I don't remember the name of it now. And it was like nobody was going there. I mean, I think it's still out there. I don't even like I said, I don't remember the name of it.
I don't know. There's
But,
so many. There's
But it
just
was
so
actually
many that are
pretty
used.
good. It was a guy that was fed up with Facebook and all the
Mhm.
rules and started his own thing.
Yep.
And it was decent. It was a little different to maneuver around. It wasn't quite like Facebook, but
Yeah.
it was close. And but yeah, they didn't bother you.
So what else is going on?
Well, I was hoping you'd have something. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got nothing. All right, have a good day, everyone.
Well, I didn't know what you put down on the
No, it's the.
little
Let's do a show.
doodad.
But I don't know nothing.
I don't know. Well, no, on the little like opening line that you put on the, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Today was the crime rates going up.
Oh,
Another shooting in Norwich.
yeah, I saw that. Saw
So,
that last
okay.
night.
Well,
Yep,
like,
on McKinley.
moving on
Was
then.
that the one on McKinley?
Yes, McKinley
Yeah.
and Warren.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there've been a few down there, fires, shootings down in that area down there. But I don't know. I remember McKinley even growing up. That area wasn't always the greatest because it right where it meets
Somebody got a gunshot
Franklin.
wound to the chest, non-life threatening.
Is that
Right,
what it was?
right.
The
Yeah,
chest. Holy
and
crap.
then upper chest, I guess, and then somebody's car got hit.
All in the same situation.
Yeah, same
Mm.
situation.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say with the whole crime thing. I know they say it's going down, but it seems like it goes up. But I
How?
don't know if we're just hearing more about it or I don't know. I mean, you'd have to look at all the data, but then the data's skewed, so who knows?
I don't see how the. I mean, you get Norwich, with shootings. You know, they've now beat their personal best.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Hartford continues to
Oh, yeah.
rise.
Yep.
You don't hear a lot about. I don't hear a lot about Bridgeport.
I think it's just expected.
you?
I think it's
Bridgeport,
news if they're
Waterbury used to be pretty heavy,
well,
but
and you wonder, like, is it you just don't hear about it because it's just it would be
Normal, everyday
news, right?
stuff.
It would be news if there wasn't a shooting going on.
Yeah.
That's and who knows, like going back to the whole social media thing.
Sure.
Your news is controlled by the owners, and they're going to put out what they want to put out, and so who knows?
So you ever heard the name? The name George Soros?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Okay. So he just purchased over 200 radio stations in the United States. Yeah, I know, but it's true.
no,
And
no.
I know where you got it.
Did he buy you?
Did he buy SNSN?
No,
No? He doesn't control you.
no,
Okay,
no. I'm controlled.
just ask him for a
I'm
friend.
controlled by Grizzle Town Hall.
Ask him by a friend. That's all. Ask him for a friend. That's all.
They oh my gosh, what was that?
Grizzle Town Hall.
What
They
was
are
that
the
said?
best.
Been very lenient or giving you a lot of leeway. They give you a lot of
Oh.
leeway, right?
Yeah. That was
A certain
that
administration.
was Dana Bennett. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I was told they would give. I was given given a lot of leeway to do my morning show.
Really? How's that?
I don't know. What are you talking about? I mean, are you drunk texting me? I don't know. I didn't know. But I still didn't understand that one.
Yeah.
And then the insinuation of going, against the code of ethics. I went, all right. Well, I had goodbye to the board. So guess what? I left, and now I'm back on the rec board again. So.
So what's up with George Soros and the
No, he bought
and
he bought a company called Odyssey, AUDACY,
Okay.
where he bought it's over 200 stations. The fact is that I guess he pumped in some money into it already, so he was already a major shareholder in the company.
Okay.
But the fact is that these larger companies that have all kind of bounded together, like iHeartRadio,
Mm-hmm.
they are so far in debt right now.
Really?
Oh yeah, billions.
I wonder
literally. Because they went hog wild and bought all these radio stations and stuff like that, and they're not producing, income to support it.
Would that be advertising that we've talked about many times?
why. Or subscriptions.
No, more so advertising.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's huge money.
I think what they thought is that they were going to go ahead and sell national campaigns and plop it on all these stations, and it was going to be. But I don't know
And
if it was.
Didn't
it was
work out
just-
too well.
Yeah, I guess you could say it that way, but
Because I mean, like Sirius is doing pretty good. No. And what's the other one? Spotify, and
If you think about
You
it,
know?
I mean,
those seem to be the two that I hear the most about. But I mean, what makes them?
XM they
Do
have
better,
player in
yeah.
that.
Sirius XM. See what
Yeah.
they do is like if you have a subscription to Sirius XM.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you look at it, there's a section on your bill that says licensing.
Yep.
Okay, so what you're doing is you're paying for a portion of the licensing,
For them to play the music?
for the. Why is my Siri going batshit?
Because you said Sirius, so maybe I thought you said Siri.
Okay, all right.
Damn that stupid Apple phone.
Yep.
Okay, and now I lost the camera.
Oh, awesome.
Now you're on 2 cameras.
Oh,
Don't tell me Big Brother ain't watching. All right, listen in here. Hold on a minute.
George Soros is at it again.
Yep. Georgie's coming to get you.
Weird.
It just
That's
flipped
so-
right off.
That's so strange. Talk about radio stations getting bought and your camera goes
Poof,
off.
there goes Mike. Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let's see. You guys are sitting way too close.
Are we? We're in our normal spots.
Okay, well, this is weird. Okay, Rich, actually, you got to move over a little bit
We don't.
Which way?
that way.
We don't normally have to move the cameras or anything.
Yeah, I think that chair got moved because I
Did
think Paul
it?
usually sits a little further over.
All right, I can move.
No. Listen, you can make the
No,
adjustments.
no, I can't because she's in both cameras now.
Oh.
I'll move.
See
Okay?
that? That's what you get for coming in late.
I know. I should know better. Is that better?
No, he's still, for some reason, he's still.
Dude, we can't be any further apart.
Well, probably can.
You got it
but-
too zoomed in or
Whoops.
something. Oh, hello.
Oh, those are no. That was not
Focus, Mike. Focus.
No, I'm
That's
not.
what he was
That's
doing.
what I'm trying to do. I was doing it.
Got the special lens on there today?
It won't. Oh, there we go. There's a zoom. There's Kathy's pearly whites.
What is happening?
There we. I don't know. That's crazy though.
Are we good?
I don't know. This is pretty freaky though. This is really weird. You start talking about crime, and then you start talking about George Soros, and all of a sudden your system blows up.
Hmm.
I mean, it
It is awfully
was
coincidental.
Coincidence?
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe.
Is there such thing?
I think not.
So anyway,
So him buying these radio stations, what does that mean? Like,
don't
does
know.
it matter? Does
I don't really know, but it really bothered Dawn Matos. I'll be honest with you.
Well, it's going to
For-
control the media.
Well, I mean,
She's
the
the one
media
that
is
sent
already
it to me,
controlled.
and then I looked it up. And yeah,
The media is already controlled, though.
Right.
Well, now it's got more control.
Mm.
So the Norwich shooting. Let's see. Shortly after 8 p.m., Norwich police received reports of gunfire on McKinley Avenue. Responding officers located physical evidence, including indicating several shots were fired at McKinley Avenue and Warren Street. I don't know where
Mhm.
Warren Street
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
So, one male subject sustained a non-life-threatening gunshot wound to his upper body.
Lucky.
The initial investigation revealed an individual recklessly discharged a firearm
Oh.
from the roadway, striking a vehicle and a residence. Not a resident,
Not residents.
but a
yeah.
residence. A
Oh.
portion of McKinley Avenue was closed briefly to allow for proper evidence collection. No other information is available at this time. If anybody has any
Wow.
information, call Norwich Police or George Soros. At
George
86
already knows.
George
Okay.
already knows. 860-886-5561. Or the anonymous tip line. Why do they call it the anonymous tip line? They know who you are.
I would think when you're dialing it in, the number comes up.
Star 67.
But does that still work? That's
Yes,
still
it
a
does.
thing,
Sure it does,
really?
yeah.
Yes, it does.
I don't think the younger generation knows about Star 67.
No. But it does work.
That's funny. So it was an accidental. They said an accidental discharge.
Reckless.
Oh,
it was
reckless.
Some kid out there playing with a gun,
For-
probably.
yeah, screwing around. So they don't know who
Pow,
it
pow,
was.
pow, pow. No, they're still looking.
So
for
how do they know
people,
it was
so.
a reckless and not a targeted? Like, how do they know it was reckless if they don't know who the shooter is?
And somebody got shot.
Right. They know more than what.
Yeah,
That,
did
because
he
that
shoot
doesn't,
himself? I doubt it.
that doesn't
Probably
even
not.
make sense. It's reckless, but they don't know who it was.
Laura says good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Victoria says Wimkin is good. Free speech and good discussion.
That
Oh,
wasn't-
must
wasn't the
be
one.
A different social media
That
thing.
wasn't the one. Yeah.
So let me ask
so
you a
many.
question about social media and social media type, like places like Victoria just said.
Mhm.
Is this another Patriot website?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Parlor was the other one.
That wasn't
Parler?
even it.
No. Well, that's another one.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there.
What's WhatsApp? Maybe no. I don't know if it was WhatsApp. I'm looking up.
No.
WhatsApp is
is like a texting thing, isn't it?
yeah, but this has a chat function and everything too. But
Gotcha. I had downloaded Nextdoor just to see like what that. Apparently, it's like little neighborhood like social media where
we get
it's
that
like
on
an app.
our Ring camera.
Yeah. And I had downloaded it, but the dumb stuff in there, I deleted it. I'm like, this isn't giving me anything more than what the other things give me.
Rich, you may while you're at it, you may there's another one too that you might like, especially if you want to have good talk. It's called Grinder.
No
Don't-
idea.
Don't go to it. No,
Grinder.
don't do
no
it.
idea.
Don't do it.
I'm trying to ask a
I think it's
friend of mine. that-
GRINDR.
I think
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
No, I'm asking a friend of mine
You might like
about
it.
the one that I'm talking about because he was on it too, and he would remember. He's probably still got it on his phone. So
Yeah.
Now there's Victoria says MeWe,
MeWe.
that was it.
MEWE.
That was it. It was actually a pretty wide open platform. You could
Yeah.
lay it right out there. It didn't matter. Yeah. Me.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of, I like the idea of it just being wide open, but I mean, you have to also deal with having it wide open. You know, I mean, if people can say whatever they want on there, you can't be going on there hoping to not get your feelings
you're not going
hurt
in to
or
raise hell, but you know,
right.
yeah.
Well, that's what, and I'm sure there are people.
you could-
there's always there's always a few people that go on there to kind of ruin it for everybody, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
right.
You
I
know,
mean, you didn't have the problem of people reporting your comments and
yeah,
posts.
yeah,
You know, it was free. I mean, it wasn't
yeah.
a perverted site or anything.
No,
like
no, no. But-
No, it doesn't have to be. It's not like that. It's just like I said. There are a lot of these social media sites that are for the quote unquote patriot. Like I was saying,
Okay.
the ones that are, like, gun swilling. Who's the guy with the big red mustache?
Oh yes, Yosemite Sam.
Oh, Yosemite Sam, yeah.
Arm it.
Okay, yeah, I don't have it.
That's
don't have
yeah.
that one.
No.
So,
Yeah, no, I don't. I've never been on any of those other ones. Honestly, I wouldn't have the time.
You know what I mean?
I've
You
got
do take
enough.
Or something like that.
Oh, you do have them on
He's
there.
one of my old ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have. I've never been on any of those. I wouldn't have the time to be going around to any other at this. Just
So, Mike, tell me what you know about this website Grinder.
yeah, it sounds like
what's
you
your
know.
personal experience.
You know
there, buddy?
some. You know some about it.
Well,
George Soros owed that too.
I know people.
Okay.
I know people.
Truth Social. Truth Social was the other one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking people that say they are quote unquote patriots. I just don't. I don't agree with how it's
No.
termed though.
How
it's
what's
like,
termed?
oh no,
No,
you
Truth Social is Trump's, right? It
I
wasn't
don't
that
know.
one.
yeah,
It
you've
was
got to
me.
be
It
you
was
got to
me.
be a complete trumper if you're a patriot. Which
If you're a patriot.
have you not seen some of the social media stuff? Patriots
Isn't
are all
a patriot a good thing? I'm
It-
lost. I don't know what you're talking about.
being a patriot is a good thing.
Okay.
But if you look at the definition where a lot of people take it, I don't think that it is.
How could you take being a patriot bad?
Okay, extreme. Do you get along? I mean, are you an extreme Trumper?
No.
then don't worry about it. It's
But I'm a patriot.
that's my point.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not saying you're
one- I was
not.
gonna say one has nothing to do with the
No,
other.
no. You have these people that you have to be like almost an extreme Trumper or something like that to be a patriot and to love your country. I'm not saying you're not a patriot.
Oh, I've never heard that.
You've never seen that.
No,
You've never seen.
that you have.
Am I the only one?
to be a patriot? You have to be an extreme Trumper. No.
No, you don't see many. Although you don't see many Democrats running around crying that they're patriots. But I'm not saying that it's extreme Trumpers either.
So,
I mean,
well, I guess that's my
Yeah.
point. I guess you have to be a Republican in this.
Yeah.
If you're a Democrat, you're not a patriot.
I guess I could semi agree with that because you don't see that much out of the Democrats. That word doesn't come out of their mouth
I never really. I don't know. I mean, we're
on social media anyway. I mean, just going by that.
okay.
You've never seen that. You've never nothing of all of the
No.
video and social media you consume. You've never seen anything or anybody like the extreme Trumpers going, "I'm a patriot and we're gonna do this and this is ours and
No.
and God we trust and blah 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 and screw Democrats and
I mean-
I'm a patriot."
not the patriot thing. Mm-mm.
Okay, I
No.
didn't think I was the only one there.
No. Well, I'm sure you're not. I've just I've never equated the patriot thing to a Trump thing. I've never noticed that.
Well,
No, I would
probably because
relate
it
it
didn't
to a
come out until
I
Trump
would-
came out.
I would relate it to a Republican
A
thing.
Republican thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is too bad. It shouldn't be a political party thing. I mean, a patriot. If you're an American and you're living here, it shouldn't. I don't understand why it's a political thing.
All right, I'm gonna have to send you some stuff
Okay.
and stuff. So
I feel like I'm missing something. Like there's a piece missing here. I don't understand why.
Victoria
by
says
being a
just because you're a
patriot-
Republican doesn't mean you're an extreme Trumper.
It's true.
No, I understand that, but
Yep.
tell me, people were concerned about being a patriot before Donald Trump,
Because I think it was just understood that if you're American, you're a patriot.
and that's the way it should be.
Right. Yeah.
That's the way it should be. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Let's face
But
it.
it's
Look at the
not.
armed forces, right? There's Democrats, there's Republicans, there's independent, there's everybody. There's a group
Yeah.
of everything in there,
Yep.
and you would consider them all to be patriots.
Right. Yeah. True. Yeah, they're in the service for their country.
Would you
yeah.
would you consider Joe Biden to be a patriot?
Yeah, he's the president.
Okay, but he's a patriot.
Sure.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't he be?
Well, define
What-
a
what am I
define
missing?
A, define a pa-
All right.
define a
For example, were there any non-patriots involved in the January 6th incident?
I have no idea.
Let's see. That's okay.
I don't know who was there.
Okay. You are really just
No,
throwing things like I don't know. I think you know a lot more than you're talking
no,
about here this
I'm
morning.
not understanding the connection with patriot to a party.
What I've seen with
Having
quote
it be
unquote
political.
patriots, it seems to be that they are pretty much on the extreme side of the Republican Party. Before Donald Trump, I'll be honest with you, I've never heard anybody start calling themselves patriots.
You
or
never heard
quote
of the, never heard of the Patriot Guard?
I've never heard of
No.
it. Even now, people call.
No.
I don't. People call themselves patriots.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
Okay.
I've heard. I mean, I've heard the terminology, but I haven't heard anyone say, "Well, I'm a patriot."
Victoria says 9/11 brought patriotism to the forefront.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a lot of. Yeah, you want to talk
Yeah.
about being patriotic? 9/11 definitely. I mean, in the days and weeks following that, absolutely, that was huge.
So
It would be nice to go back to that.
So
Honestly.
Victoria, you're right. Just because you are a Republican, that Republican doesn't mean you're an extreme Trumper. Let's say far right.
Yeah. What about them?
I give up.
No,
So
what
all
you're
you-
saying? The far right is
Okay.
are the patriots? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
So it kind of circles back to the dictionary says a patriot is a person who vigorously supports their country and is prepared to defend it against enemies or detractors.
That should be everybody in the country.
Well, if you love your country, you're right.
Yeah.
Everybody should be considered a patriot.
Right.
Are there extreme patriots?
I'm sure there
Probably
are.
so.
And I'm sure there's extreme.
Listen, you still have militias around. Are
Yeah,
they
yeah.
extreme patriots?
course,
Yeah, I
yeah.
would say so.
Yeah. But so then what do you call the people that are not patriots?
I don't know, but do they love their country?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
And the people
Do
that
they
claim
not?
themselves to be patriots, do you have to be a patriot at their level? Like, what you just read right there. I mean, you're talking about people that will go outside with their guns,
And defend their country.
or at least their yard. What if people?
This was specific. It said the
You
country
can
Yeah.
defend your country without guns. I mean, there's a lot of ways of defending your country without being.
supports their country and
Yeah.
is prepared to defend it against enemies or detractors.
Yeah.
You don't have to like your neighbor,
Okay.
but it doesn't make you an enemy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I guess I just can't believe you don't have any idea what I'm talking about.
No, I haven't seen where people are out there calling themselves patriots, but I haven't seen people out there saying that they're not either. So
Okay.
I don't know. I had no idea this was like a political thing.
Okay.
That being a patriot was.
All right, so let me ask you this. This is not a political thing.
Yeah.
You've seen it. I know you've seen this because you've commented on this. So I haven't seen it in a while. There's a truck running up and down Jewett City with flags ablazing that says F Biden.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen. Yeah. I
Was
haven't
that
seen
was
it
that the guy
lately.
from Norwich?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
where
know,
he's
but he was
from.
up and down
McDonald's.
Main Street all
I
the
saw
time.
him a lot, but not in the last
There is
several
another one.
months.
He's got 4 flags on it in the bed pockets.
Yeah.
He's got 4 of them in there. They're all Trump flags.
That's funny.
But yeah, there was another one. But the guy in Norwich with the white truck, yeah, he had that big one on there. He used to go down there. He would literally go find where there were fires and stuff and roll through there, so the firemen, the police, everybody could see that stuff.
Oh God.
Yeah, he was a little radical.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
How many people do that with F Trump?
I don't know.
And would you be a patriot if you rode around town with F Trump on your truck?
I mean,
No.
maybe. No,
Well, by the
I'm not saying you're not.
by the
by
definition of the word patriot, I mean,
it doesn't. I
Yes.
guess saying. I mean, yeah, if you're going by that definition, I guess it wouldn't matter.
Man, you are hugging the middle of the aisle today.
No, I'm not. I mean, it's that you go back
Look
to
at
the
Rich,
whole
he's
free
laughing.
speech. No, you go back to the whole free speech.
True.
I mean, that's part of being an American and being a patriot. You can say
True.
whatever the hell you want.
Right. But
That's
what I'm
being a
saying,
patriot, no matter what you're saying, right?
I understand the definition.
Yeah.
But the fact is that they're taking the definition and they're switching it.
Who's they?
You want me to? All right.
Who's-
Let's
who's-
come up with organizations.
Who's
that,
switching the definition?
I don't know, Kathy.
Like, is that a political thing?
Nope.
Is the switching the definition a political thing?
I don't know. I got nothing. Apparently, it's not happening. I'm delusional,
No, I'm just no. I
And-
didn't say it's not happening. I said I just haven't seen that.
which I'm very surprised.
Yeah, and I haven't seen
To,
that.
because you're very much, you and your husband Rich
Mhm.
are both very Republican. I can't believe that you've never heard of the term patriot being used. I'm not saying you're not, but I can't believe you haven't heard that term being used to describe Republicans or extreme Republicans.
No, maybe I've just never paid attention to it. I don't know. When I hear a patriot, I just think of people that are in America. I don't know. American and patriot to me are synonymous. So that's how I.
like
Think of
baseball,
it when I
hot
hear
dogs,
it.
apple pie,
Okay.
Right,
Chevrolet,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so somebody's running around swirling an F Biden flag. Are they patriots?
That's political, though. I'm not saying. I'm not
That
saying
sounds
to me.
personal.
To me, that sounds political. So,
I don't
and
know,
to
I
me,
think
a
we're twisted in here.
patriot and political are completely separate in my head.
I mean, I wouldn't
I don't
call
know
that. I
why
wouldn't
they're
call
being
that person
combined. I
a
don't think so.
patriot. I mean, but listen, if that's his political opinion and his political view, everybody's got the right to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean, I'm not going to say he is or isn't a patriot. I don't think that defines a patriot because he walks around with an F Biden flag or an F Trump flag.
But they call themselves patriots.
Well, see,
I don't
That's
hear,
my
I
point.
don't
Well,
hear
then
anybody
that-
calling themselves a patriot. I haven't seen
but
that.
are they calling themselves a patriot because they really think they're a patriot, or is it because they got that flag?
Yeah, who knows? I don't
I mean,
know.
the flag doesn't make them a patriot.
No.
You just heard the definition of a patriot. That certainly isn't it.
Okay. So how do you think the Democrats feel? I don't really give a shit, to be
I have no
honest
idea.
with you. I'm just trying to play devil's
Do they
advocate.
feel like they're not patriots, or that
I
they
don't-
are? I don't know.
or
That's what I'm
maybe
wondering. I don't.
maybe they feel that the Republicans don't think they're patriots and they're knocking them down.
That the Republicans don't think the Democrats are
Let's
patriots.
ask Lori Sorter.
Is
Lori,
that
where
what
are
you're
you?
asking? She's in Utah, isn't she?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Senior Center
I thought
trip.
they were back
I don't know.
Wednesday.
tomorrow.
Wednesday. Hank says it's political. Okay, so when
Why though? Why would that
when
be
does it
political?
stop being political?
Yeah, I don't think it should be. A
I
patriot's an
agree
American
with
to
you.
me.
It shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that it seems like it's pretty much one sided,
I think nowadays, honestly,
which is my
Every-
point.
I think nowadays people will make any little thing political,
Mhm.
no matter what it is. You know, I mean, my water thing, it's got fire trucks and stuff. Oh, you must be Republican because you're,
That's got
first
nothing to do with-
responders or, I mean, but people will
Neither
twist
does the
shit.
F Trump or F
Right.
Biden flag.
Like people
you know?
will twist stuff to be
Yep.
political that's not necessarily political. And it
Or
sounds like
not
that's one
political.
of those, right. That's right. Would be political. But and it sounds like this patriot thing.
Hank,
is one
I can
of
read.
those,
Thanks, pal.
Yeah. It sounds like it's one of those things where people are just trying to make something political, just to have something to bitch about. Being a patriot should not be a party thing. I don't think.
Court says free speech. Let's not
Mhm.
lose it.
Yep.
Opinions are simply that where propaganda is misinformation. It's
Yeah.
up to the listeners to discern the truth. Do your own research.
Yep. Perfectly said. Yeah, exactly.
Patriotism should have nothing to do with politics. I agree.
Yep. 100%.
I have friends that are. See, we got people talking, didn't we?
We got friends.
No, it's not a
No.
matter of that. It's like
No, you started reading it, it said
sometimes
we
you
got
gotta
friends.
you gotta curdle the cream a little
That's
bit.
fine.
You rang the bell
I'm
pretty
good with
good
it.
today.
I didn't ring it.
No.
Oh,
Just
no,
in
I
general.
did.
In
Okay, I'm
general.
like, I didn't do it.
In general.
Victoria says I have friends that are Democrats. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
And I consider them patriots.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
Like you said, they share the same love of our country.
Right. That's why I'm saying
Okay.
I mean, I think if anyone's going around like I'm a patriot, I'm a patriot,
The
damn it,
definition
I'm
in
a
the dictionary
patriot.
did not
It's
put it on a party line.
no.
It was across the board.
Yeah, no. I'd say if anyone's going around saying they're a patriot or anyone's going around saying, well, I'm not a patriot, they're just trying to make it political and create drama and attention seeking nonsense. That's kind of what it sounds like to me.
So
We'll get there.
just no, we won't.
Get where?
just sit there, look at your phone for like a day, and just go. I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot. Watch the videos that come up.
I
on
would
your,
never say that. That's what I'm saying. Like anyone
All right,
saying I'm
all
a
right.
patriot to me is just a little kind of, I don't know, like look at me, just attention seeking. Like why would you
I
even
think
need to
some of
say
it
that?
might be
Why would you need to say
right.
that?
The reason
Yeah.
why I'm saying is why would somebody have to have big flags on their truck saying "F Biden"?
See, to me, that has nothing to do with being patriotic whatsoever.
I get. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just prove my point.
And I just said this. It shouldn't be political.
Right,
Being
but you
patriotic shouldn't be political.
Right.
That's being political. The flag thing is a political
I'll wait.
thing,
Go ahead.
right? Isn't that what you're saying?
No, it's not what I'm saying. I'll wait till you're done because when you debate,
Yeah.
you wait till somebody starts talking, and then you start talking again.
Yeah, no, I was just trying
Oh,
to
wait.
explain what I was saying was that I was saying earlier that I don't think patriotism should be political. The
Okay.
flag thing to me is political.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with patriotism.
Okay,
Well, that F Trump or F Biden.
that's
yeah,
not
it's a flag.
political.
It's
That's
a
more
banner.
personal.
It's not a flag. Let's just get that straight. The flag has
It's a banner.
Right,
It's
exactly.
Oh, okay.
The
All
flag
right,
has
that's fine.
stars and
Yeah,
stripes.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay, that makes sense.
But on the same token, would you consider people who are members of a militia? Would you consider them patriots? They're willing to lay down their life to defend this country, and that's the definition, right?
Yeah, I guess according to the definition, I've never really thought that much
And
about
they
it.
exist.
I just think American patriot. That's it. That's how it's been in my head. It's just
Mhm.
simplified that way. I don't know.
Would you
So-
consider somebody in a militia more of a patriot than the guy that's not?
or I mean, there are people out there that would probably they may not be in a militia, but they may be willing to defend like a militia, and you just don't know it. So,
Mhm.
are they any less patriotic than the militia just because the militia is more out there? No.
Think of it this way. During the presidential election, how far do you have to be from town hall if you're wearing a political shirt?
75 feet.
Okay. So, and why?
So as not to influence the electors.
You know,
Okay.
which to me is kind of stupid, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's
Because 75
the
feet.
definition.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
we're going to go definition.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
we're going to go. So somebody's running around with an F Biden truck.
Mm-hmm.
Is that included in that same definition?
That's political. Just like
But we're just saying it's
No.
a banner and it's not.
If it's outside,
No, I was
if it's
saying it
outside the
is.
75 feet, it doesn't matter.
I've been saying, the banner is political. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Okay.
And wearing a T-shirt, wearing whatever, it's all political. That has
Okay.
nothing to do with patriotism. To me, one has
See, I
absolutely
think
nothing to do with the other.
I feel that people do confuse the two.
Oh, I'm sure they do, but
It was
I
mentioned.
would
I don't know
think.
if you were at the last election, if it was the day that you were there or not, but it was mentioned that if people come in, even people working the polls could wear a shirt that had the donkey or the elephant on it, or as long as it didn't have a candidate's name on it. Same thing with hats and everything. I was actually reading the moderator's handbook last night, and that's absolutely false according to the moderator's
I'm going
handbook.
to say that I would be surprised if you were
Nothing.
able to. You shouldn't be able to
Even
wear
people
that.
that come in, you can actually have them supposed to have them cover up.
Yep.
They're not supposed to do any inside that 75 feet.
Mhm.
There should be no influencing at all.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So
Nothing political. You're there to make your selection. Fill in your dots and get out.
So if somebody's driving around with that truck and that banner,
Yep.
is that being politically persuasive?
Is that really persuading anybody to change their minds?
Yeah.
Really? That
Yeah.
truck?
it could.
Oh, sure.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it could.
Absolutely.
See, like,
I don't know about change their minds, but it's going to get a lot of hooyah.
Maybe a
and
40
the
something,
opposite.
maybe a 40 something year old white American female, no. But maybe a 25-year-old white American female or male who
They're
may
gonna
be a
s-
little more impressionable.
Might say, geez, am I
guess. I don't know.
Am I doing the
voting for
wrong
right
thing?
person? Yeah.
You may be a little more staunch in your ways, right? Compared to maybe a kid that's in college.
Yeah, I guess it's possible for
Right.
sure. Yeah.
But same thing with political advertising.
Well, yeah. I was just thinking as
But
you.
they're not coming up flipping the bird and saying F Biden.
No, I mean both sides are doing that from what I've seen. Definitely see that.
I have yet to see Donald Trump. Maybe no, that's not true. I have yet to see Kamala Harris flip double birds and say F Trump.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying the actual.
I'm not saying
people.
it's right
I'm-
or wrong, but it's
I'm
persuasive.
just saying the parties are, they both parties have their extremes. But what I was thinking was when you're talking about the banner and everything, like, we have like yard signs that you see in everybody's yards, this time of year. And I always wondered, like, does that really sway anybody? Those yard signs?
Oh, I think yard signs are ridiculous.
And that's kind of what I'm thinking with the banner thing. Like, I don't see it really any different. It's as far as persuasion, and trying to persuade somebody. I mean,
I
it
think it's
says more
different.
about you than like somebody riding up and down with a stupid banner like that.
Okay,
Whether
so
one
somebody
side
that's
or the
doing
other,
that, so
it
somebody
says more
that's
about
doing
them.
that, are they looking to impress you?
They're looking for attention.
Okay.
For sure. That's why I said
All right.
there's
And
attention
as
seeking.
long as, I think I read, is outside the 75 feet, that if a truck was driving by a voting location and was just driving back and forth, now you got the guys that are tooting their horns, they're making noise, they're doing all kinds of stuff, that can be stopped because now they're drawing, I won't say drawing more attention, but it is drawing attention. Maybe the guy just driving by quietly with the flag on the back of his truck doesn't get noticed by some people. But if it's creating noise and disturbance, you can actually stop that, even though it's outside the 75 feet.
And that's interesting because you have people with their signs
Yeah.
outside the 75 feet on
You
streets
can have
and roads.
candidates outside that 75 feet.
Yeah. And you have people beeping and honking and
Right,
waving.
exactly.
And so that,
Honking and beeping and waving is
That's one thing. Because
That's
we
one
did
thing.
it up on the
Right,
V in the road.
right,
It wasn't
right.
an
But
election.
having,
but
Right,
we did
no,
it.
but I
having
mean,
a
even on-
physical display
but I mean, on,
is something different.
but they have the display
At a
with
polling
the signs,
station is totally
right?
different.
Yeah, so
That's what I mean.
here's something that's gonna be weird, but hopefully you'll understand where I'm going with this. So Dean's Corner, let's say that they come out with a new hamburger,
Okay.
okay, which their hamburgers are delicious,
Mhm.
or Rubino's Full Circle,
Mhm.
and they just keep pounding you with advertising. This burger, this burger, this
Mhm.
burger, this burger. After a while, after so many exposures
You're going to do it.
you're either going to do it or you're going to start thinking about it.
Mhm.
See, and I would think you'd go blind to it. You'd almost get to a point where you don't notice it anymore because you see it so
And if
often.
that's the case, then advertising doesn't. There should be no advertising.
Well, and that's what happens, I think, with a lot of. I mean, if you want to talk about advertising, people
But it's
hate
not.
advertisements. They'll skip them. They don't want to see them.
That's not true.
What was the experiment
is-
with the mice and the bell? And what was it, the piece of cheese? They hear
Yeah.
the bell enough, they know where the cheese is, right? You know, so
Yeah.
you keep pounding it
That
into
is
them,
incorrect.
and you're talking about a mouse.
I will definitely.
So, like
Um,
streaming services and stuff, when people don't want to see ads anymore, so they stream stuff.
You know,
They don't want to see ads,
right. So sometimes it's embedded in the content itself.
right? And then they'll usually go on their phone while the ad's playing because they don't
Okay,
want to
so
watch
you're
it.
watching a TV show and the actor picks up a Coca-Cola.
Oh, that no. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no.
See what I mean?
Yeah. But I don't.
Or
Yeah,
they're eating Chick-fil-A.
yeah,
It happens.
yeah. No, definitely.
Believe me, that stuff is placed.
Yeah.
That's not by chance.
Yeah.
Somebody get a sandwich for the
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me get Chick-fil-A. It's right over there.
yeah. No,
No,
I
it
got
doesn't.
that. I was thinking like actual.
It's the same
advertisements,
thing
like-
with this guy running up and downtown
Yeah.
with the F Biden thing. Hopefully, if you see it enough, you may start questioning your own beliefs
Mhm.
and thinking, well, maybe I need to look at this a little bit more.
Yeah,
It's all
One,
psychological.
that's one way of looking at it. I would think that you just wouldn't notice it anymore. Just like when you brought it up, I just realized, haven't seen it in a long time, but I hadn't thought about it.
I think you need 6 to 8 impressions before you actually may act on something or start
thinking
thinking
about
about
it.
it.
I don't know, I just feel like you would get blind to seeing,
No.
like nose blind. Like you smell like something every single day, and then you get to a point where it's like you don't smell it anymore. So if you see something every single day, you get blind to it because it just becomes a normal part that you don't.
Mhm.
It doesn't draw your attention anymore.
Okay.
That's
True.
what I'm thinking.
True.
Okay. Finish this sentence.
That was the end of my sentence.
No, I'm going to finish. No,
Oh,
I'm not
go
telling
ahead.
you- I'm not telling you to finish.
I'm
your
like that.
sentence.
That was the end.
No. Finish my sentence and I'm going to.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
There's more for your life.
I don't know what that is. There's more for your life.
It's a jingle.
Yeah.
How old of a
There's-
jingle? That sounds like an old one.
There's more for your life.
GE. I
Haven't
don't
heard
know.
it in so long, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good time for the great taste.
That's like a gum commercial or
Oh
something.
my god, you
isn't
are
it?
totally desensitized to everything around you. Are you serious?
Is
You
it like
don't-
the Double Life gum commercial or
No.
something back in the day?
No.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't heard it in so long, I couldn't
Okay,
tell you. Oh,
see,
you
so
hear it
it's not
so
just
much,
me.
you just don't even.
Okay.
Just,
That's exactly
Okay.
that's my point.
but I do remember those jingles.
I'd like to teach the world. to
Yeah, I remember
sing.
that one.
What is it?
Michael Jackson.
No.
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 In perfect,
Perfect
harmony.
harmony.
I thought that was all of the
That's
singers.
Coca-Cola.
getting
Ah!
together.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola,
When's the last
okay.
time that commercial aired?
Oh my god.
1974.
Probably. Yep.
Okay.
I wasn't
So,
born yet.
I'm not talking about
Oh,
that.
okay.
That
So, like,
doesn't-
how the hell would I
right?
remember
But
that?
that ad campaign started out with people on the side of the hill,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? And
Yep.
candles,
Yep.
kumbaya,
Yeah.
holding hands.
Well, that's
whatever.
what I was picturing all the singers singing with Michael Jackson. Or
But
something.
people still remember it to this day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So what happened with me singing that? All of a sudden, you may not drink Coca-Cola,
No, I don't.
right? But all of a sudden, Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Because it's in your head.
Mhm.
The reason why they even do advertising to begin with is because they want you to think of their product, when you need that product or service.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Right?
Yep.
Advertisers, or I should say, people will say, well, I spent $1,000 on advertising. That should get me 10 grand in return. That's horseshit.
Mm.
Sorry to all you farmers out there,
But
but it really is.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen that way.
no, I mean there should be some return on the investment, but yeah, it's
The return on the fact is all advertising works. Just like these signs when people are running up and down town, it works, but it takes time for it to work.
Mm.
And you need multiple impressions to do so. All right, you're the DoorDash queen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you did Taco
Sometimes
Bell,
I
right?
Uber Eat.
Okay, all right.
You got questions, she's got answers.
Yeah,
There
right.
we go. Oh, where'd you get that from?
That's an
God.
insurance commercial. Is that insurance?
No.
That was an old Radio Shack commercial.
You've
Okay.
got questions.
You
we've
You
would
got
know
got
that.
questions, she's got it. You got questions, we got answers.
Yeah.
Sometimes the answer was no. I would tell people that. They
Hmm.
didn't like it. But what I'm saying is everything that we do is molded from
Mhm.
something that we've heard before.
Subliminally, it's there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yep.
And this is what I'm talking about as far as like this the signage. Is it right or wrong? I don't know. And I really don't care.
Mm.
Because I think I'm old enough to make my own mind up, and I think you are old enough to make your own mind up,
Mhm.
and same thing with you, Rich.
Yep.
But I think what they're doing is and this is why a lot of these organizations go to college campuses
Yeah, because they're impressionable.
because they're
Oh, yeah.
impressionable.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
And then they could go ahead and try to mold them to the direction. Look at today, right? I mean, the Democratic Party is growing and growing and growing, really, and a lot of it is from the younger generation. Are they
Mhm.
wrong? I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's what they're doing. They're advertising. They're recruiting
Mhm.
is what they're doing.
Mhm.
Sure. And how do you do that?
Yeah.
Flyers, pamphlets. It's all
Mhm.
advertising.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
And they target impressionable.
Colleges shouldn't allow that on campus, but they do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because
Because you're not letting that kid make their own choice. You kind of, the Republicans don't go there and do it. The Democrats are out doing it.
Well, I'm sure they both. I don't know.
They all
I
do.
would think they would
They
both.
all
I'm
It's a
sure
very
they-
strong Democratic atmosphere, though. College
Yes.
Yeah,
kids,
college campuses. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. I don't think that
they
should.
shouldn't do it.
What's
no.
Yeah, I think it's the college campuses. They really, really try to.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why for
Approach.
years I was unaffiliated, and I
Mhm.
joined a party.
Yep.
And
Yeah, just
you
like
know what? If I
a year
don't
or two
like somebody
ago.
that's in that party, I'll go across. I'll vote for
Yeah,
somebody
me too.
else.
Mhm.
I'm a registered Republican, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean I'm not going to vote Democrat if
Right.
there's somebody that I think is going to do a better
That
job.
does a better
Mhm.
job.
Okay, Joe Courtney is
Okay, there
a
you go.
Republican.
I was just going to.
I will vote for Joe Courtney.
His name was just going to come out. Joe
Yeah.
Courtney. Yep.
Because why? He's right on the eye. I mean, I think he cares about both. I have not gotten any reason to believe that he doesn't. You know?
There was a big ad on the radio yesterday afternoon about him.
Oh, an ad on the radio, huh? You mean a commercial?
A commercial, an ad,
Oh.
whatever you want to call it. It was an ad. It was a political ad, okay? Touting
commercial.
Joe Courtney because EB,
Yeah.
He's big on it, big on the military.
Yeah.
He's good for the sub base, all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's a Democrat.
Right.
So
Mhm.
what?
So
Yeah, but even locally, there are people that have been cross endorsed, even at a
Sure.
local level.
Sure.
So I
Sure.
mean, political.
local politics is
It's- yeah.
Well, he's Washington, so that's strange that,
Mhm.
or you don't see too much of that. I mean,
Bipartisan. Yeah.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you don't see that too many from like the Speaker of the House, right?
No. Yeah, at a national level,
You
know? Yeah.
totally different than the local level.
Local's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different.
Yep.
Like I think you're going to see like if Heather Summers is running, right? I think you're going to see a totally different Heather Summers or any other candidate if she decides to run nationally.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Actually,
for-
she's a good example of cross endorsing. There's a
Yes.
lot of both sides
Mhm.
cross endorse her just about every time she runs.
Yeah.
So she's a great example of that.
All right, so I think we beat this with a hammer and a mallet.
Any comments? I'm surprised there weren't
There
any
have been
comment-
right up and down, and that's really what I was trying to do is wake people up.
That's
this
what I'm
morning.
wondering
And-
what their comments were.
well,
Like
the
what
last
they were
comment
saying.
is by from court prior to the federal conscription in the Civil War. Each state raised their own militias. Most able-bodied men, irregardless of age, participated in their local militias.
Interesting.
So yeah, and of course, and then one gentleman says patriotism shouldn't have anything to. I think I read that already.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have anything to do with politics, which I agree with.
Yeah.
But it does. It does because they use it as an impression.
So yeah, it almost sounds like from what you're saying that so the Republicans or the Trumpers, like you said, the extreme folks are using it, saying that they're patriots as like a positive thing, something to be proud of, but then the other side are saying it's a negative thing because it's
They're-
only for the extreme right.
There's extreme right and extreme left.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So like the left is saying that being a patriot's not necessarily a good
Correct.
thing.
So how do you think it would go if you stood outside the front of Walmart
Yeah.
with a clipboard and a piece of paper, and and everybody coming out and you said, if I mention the word patriot, does it say Democrat or Republican to you? And what do you think people would say?
They'd probably say Republican.
I would think so.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's my point.
It shouldn't be that
That's my whole point about this whole conversation.
Now you got to ask yourself why.
way. Right.
Because it's been bestowed on us constantly that this was what it's meant. Not supposed to mean that. Hank 6324. I'm going to put it up again. Patriotism shouldn't have anything to do with politics.
No.
Spot on.
Yep.
But the problem is that it does,
Mm-hmm.
and it's almost by definition now.
So
That's a good point, Rich.
so folks on the left are they equate it to being a bad thing, to being
I think
a
so.
patriot is a bad. So that's
And even though
why
it's
we-
not,
right, but that's the definition that they're
Right.
seeing or coming up with is that being a patriot's a bad thing,
it's
and
extreme
equating
politics.
it and equating patriotism to Trump.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
That really is sad because why isn't being a patriot equated to our current president?
You tell me.
So are the left saying that the current president's not a patriot?
No, they just tell the far right.
I think
that,
they're equating patriotism to actions and results, and a lot of people are equating that to Joe Biden with no actions, no results, because that's what you read all over the place, right?
Mhm.
What has he done? That's the big question. What has Joe Biden done for us? The price of eggs is $3.50 a gallon. The price of whatever.
Oh, you buy eggs by the
But
gallon?
by the gallon,
By the-
yeah.
sorry, by the dozen. I'm thinking of that and gasoline at the same time. Sorry,
Yeah.
but I think that's how it's being equated.
That's too bad. It shouldn't be that way.
You're right, but it is.
And you'll never
You
change it.
know, you have Republicans that will not believe anything different. I'm not saying Kathy Waslick.
Mhm.
I'm just saying you have Republicans that'll saying, "Oh, well, we had gas that was below $2 a gallon, and that was because of Trump, and it was only because he was in office." You really, honestly think that?
No,
he,
it wasn't just because of him.
Of
Right.
course not. But that's the way it's equated. That's the way people think. Trump, low gas price. Oh, he must be better. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Same thing with Biden. Higher gas prices. Is it because of him? Is it because somebody else is better because the gas prices are higher than it
Well,
was with Trump?
Isn't that related to oil and what they pay for oil and where they
Yeah.
buy oil from?
Yeah,
So I guess
I
you
think
can-
it was a direct.
So you can pin it on the government.
Right. Well, it's certainly administration.
Exactly.
Well, I think it's a direct correlation to like, okay, I'm gonna become president. All of a sudden, boom, I'm gonna shut down the pipelines.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a that was
That's-
a bad decision. I don't care what anybody said. That was a bad decision.
sure.
But you see what
Yeah.
that was my
Yeah.
whole point on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Pounded in your damn head,
Yeah.
Patriot.
Well, now just talking. I mean, my phone's listening, so I'm sure all my social media stuff now will.
You're going to get fed a
My
lot.
my FYP on TikTok's gonna
gonna
be
be
all
the
patriot
FUP.
stuff. So yeah, no, I'm gonna go looking for that stuff because I haven't. A lot of my social media stuff isn't political or any. Like I don't get a lot of that stuff that pops up.
Kathy puts
Like,
the FU in
organically.
fun.
I don't get a lot of that stuff. Honestly, you know what? My social media is a lot of dogs and like stuff like silly, goofy
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
get a lot of
that.
cat
Like,
videos.
yeah, I don't get a lot of, and being in one party and being the chair of the party for our town, I'm not super political or
Rich gets a
extreme
lot
or
of Grinder
anything like
videos.
that.
Sandwiches.
I was gonna
Sandwiches.
say sandwiches, yes.
Hey, can I borrow your phone?
Right. Yeah, right.
Listen, I don't want that shit on my phone.
No.
All right, so we had a lively conversation today. It just kind of,
Yeah. It was fun.
and it was good to see some people that actually got involved instead of not getting involved. So.
Well, and I'd like to. I wish there was more.
Do your own damn research.
Well, that too, but just more opinions. Like I'd love to hear other what people have to say. Like I truly am interested in
Yeah.
in how people think about these things and what makes them think that way. And, not to argue and not necessarily to debate, but I like to really question and try to understand.
How about
Why?
the people that you ask that question to and they go, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Why would you call yourself a patriot? I don't really know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's an interesting question.
I bet
To
you
ask
some of them
anybody.
will say because I'm Republican.
Well, and then
But would
yeah.
some say they're not a patriot because they're Democrat?
No,
I
think
I
they'll
wonder. I don't
dance
know.
around that one.
Well, I think that if they're equating it to
So the
to be in the
Republican that
Republican
says,
Party,
yeah,
they're going
because
to
I'm a
say,
Republican, you say, so how does that make you a patriot?
yeah.
Right. Oh, there's
Yeah.
you can go 6 ways
Yep.
to Sundays
Oh,
with
this-
this.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
Then we go to Grinder, and man, we get it all.
yeah,
It's a whole other different kind of party
Next time
going
I-
on over there.
Next time I see Rich, we'll have to bring it up on
Oh
his
my
phone.
god! Yeah, right.
So the link for Grinder will be on Grizzle now.
Yeah.
Grizzle Grinder.
Yeah, right.
Rich Waslick is the admin.
Yeah. No, he's not. No, he's not.
It's on the dark web. You want to see
Yeah,
it?
right.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good day. Tomorrow, don't know because Benny was not feeling well.
Oh,
So, but I guess he's a lot better today.
Good.
He's a lot better today. So we'll see what happens. So there may or may not be swim tomorrow. We'll find out.
okay. Text us tonight then.
It's usually what I've been doing.
Well, I've been doing.
I know. Well, I totally almost screwed today up.
Our program director had to go back to work, so
Yeah.
Who's that? The Swami?
the Swami.
The
He's
Swami.
no longer the Swami.
So they were like at night. I'm like, shit. What are they doing tomorrow? What's
Yeah.
going? Like, who's
I
doing
can't.
what?
I can't tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment at 8:30. So in knowledge,
He is no longer the Swami. He's just Wayne.
Just Wayne.
just
Mhm.
wait.
Just Wayne. He does not want that anymore. So okay.
Tomorrow. Yeah, let me know tomorrow. I may be able to do it tomorrow.
Well, we'll see. I don't even know if I
Let me
can.
know.
Ah.
Let me know.
Right.
All right. Have a
Well,
good day.
Thursday. Hold on. Thursday psychics.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Friday.
Psychic Thursday.
And then Friday we got to figure out, right?
I'm here Friday.
Oh, you are here this Friday?
It's Fridays this week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Have a blast.
You
See
might be able
ya.
to get Paul on that Friday.
Oh yeah.
If you can't, hey, let me know. I should be around.
Yeah. And he won't.